when you decide to be mature, you're accountable for every decision that you take. You're responsible for your life and the life decisions that you make.
Yeah.
So what it will mean is you are ready to correct. Accountable people are ready to make amend.
In a society where silence often masks struggle, today's conversation dares to speak out. Host Anthony is joined by Dr. Ken for a powerful exploration of marriage, masculinity, and emotional truth in modern Kenya.
What is the place of the woman in the marriage? What should the woman do in marriage?
From the quiet battles men face to the shifting dynamics of love and identity.
Because you say that sometimes we tend to leave marriages too early. Is there a time to leave marriage? When?
This episode confronts the questions we whisper, but rarely ask aloud. This is Breaking Boundaries.
Hi family, welcome to this new episode of Breaking Boundaries. Today we have a very interesting guest, Mr. Ken. He's a psychologist, a husband, and a father of two. So thank you very much for your time and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. So today we wanted to talk about psychology and family and how first of all, why did you choose to specialize in psychology?
I don't think I had an option.
What do you mean?
When I left high school, back then, I stamped on an advert that talked about wanting Form 4 leavers to train as counselors.
Okay.
And the top two will be employed. So for me, I looked at the top two will be employed.
Yeah.
And that's how I told myself, because jobs are not easy to find.
Yeah.
Why don't I go to this class, become a top two, and then I get employment?
Yeah.
And so at first I started off like I was looking for a job until I realized that counseling is more about you, helping you to be better as a human person.
Yeah.
And before you go out there to help other people, you've already conquered your fears and yourself. And it became interesting. And 22 years later, I am glad.
So you're glad you made that choice?
Yes, I did.
So what do you love about counseling? Helping people?
Yes, the fact that I'm able to make an impact on somebody's life.
Yeah.
That people can call me. And when we are done, they say, I thank God I met you. And also being able to disseminate information out there and helping people make informed decisions.
Yeah.
I've been able to mentor a couple of people, and when they come and they say, had I not met you, probably I would not have been this way.
Yeah.
It gives me a good impetus. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing. So from your experience, how much does psychology and the way we think affect family, how our family functions in society?
You know, psychology is all about study of behavior, human behavior, and human interactions. So psychology has a way of shaping. Actually, families that have sought the help of a psychologist are better, way better off, irrespective of what made them go seek services of a psychologist, but they become way better off. They make better decisions. They interact well with each other. They resolve their conflicts in a better way. So, psychology, really, we have a branch of psychology called the family. Family life matters.
Yeah.
And family well-being, where for you to be able to thrive, to be able to take couples through preparation for marriage, preparation for raising up children, you have to go through it. And it's a very interesting one, where even for you as a student, you have to go through your own family of origin. We call them the genograms. You draw your own genogram and you go through your own genealogy. Where did your genes come from?
Yeah.
What impact did your father's side have on your mother's side or on your uncles, aunties, interactions, siblings? It's a very interesting field to go through. So psychology really impacts. Yeah.
Okay. And I've observed there's a decline of marriages in our modern society. And I'm wondering, do you feel like because we're talking about family, but to have family, we need marriage, right?
Yes.
So, do you feel like marriage is still very important for the fabric of our society, or is it getting obsolete?
The single most important unit in this earth,
Yeah.
on earth, is the family unit. There is no way you will erode unless you don't want to continue with God's order to us that
Yeah.
you go forth, procreate, and fill the earth.
Yeah.
And I think what we have done as a people, we have overglorified weddings and forgotten to prepare people for marriages. And that's why you're talking about marriages going down.
Down, yeah.
Because
even divorce going
and divorce going up, yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen a number, the rise of divorce lawyers whose prowess is in divorce cases has really gone and shot higher.
Yeah.
They are on high demand
Yeah.
because people now want to give up. And why? I think we have not prepared people, especially in this century,
Yeah.
on what it takes for a marriage to survive. We are seeing a situation where we are ready to give up, unlike in the old times
Yeah.
when our parents were getting married or raising us. They were not just ready to let go. I'm not saying they didn't have any reason to let go. They have valid reasons.
Yeah.
Some stayed until it was too late to leave.
Yeah.
But nowadays, we are living maybe a little too early.
Oh, yeah. So, what from your experience and from your knowledge, what do you think it takes for a marriage to thrive?
It only takes three things:
What?
love,
Okay.
respect, maturity. Those are the ingredients.
Mm.
Love comes from a man to a woman. If a man truly loves a woman,
Yeah.
he will be able to do what it takes to work hard for that marriage to survive.
But when you say love comes from a man to woman, it's not both ways?
If I talk about second one, which is respect,
Yeah.
if a woman respects the husband,
Yeah.
they know how to submit to the husband.
So basically, the man should love the woman and the woman should respect.
Learn to respect, yes. Again, that's where we all miss it. Love is an emotion.
Yeah.
Respect is an act.
Yeah.
So if I know how to love and I teach my woman how to love me, she will learn how to love me also. If she shows respect to me
Yeah.
and I see how she's respecting me, I will equally respect her. And that brings now the third point, the maturity.
Okay.
It takes one of the couple to be mature enough to know when to give and when to take, when to go down and when to raise up. But nowadays we want to be the immature ones, all of us. It's not a gender issue.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't tell you who needs to be the mature one. At least for love, I can tell you it's supposed to come from the man. Respect should come from the woman.
Yeah.
Maturity should be from both of them.
But usually we respect people that we see as authority, right?
Yes.
So that means the woman should see the man as authority.
The man is the head.
But if the man is the head, then the man must be the mature one.
Not really.
Because how can you lead someone whom you are more immature than the other person?
Yeah, if the man is immature, then he doesn't even know how to love. Because love conquers everything.
How?
It conquers the fact that you have learned where you have come from. Immaturity sometimes is a choice. You choose to be immature by being indisciplined. You cannot have the same discussion all over again 1 year, 2 years, 3 years later, and you're still discussing the same thing. Indiscipline is something that can be corrected. But immaturity needs a lot of panel beating. And many a times immaturity emanates from where you have come from, your environment. Maybe what you think is a norm or a behavior that you should exhibit everywhere is a sign of immaturity.
Okay.
And you need to go now and be groomed to mature up. So if it's a man who is immature, he cannot love because that woman will not respect an immature man. And if it's the woman who is immature, she cannot learn how to respect. And somebody who is disrespectful can never be loved. They are unlovable.
Oh, wow, that's very That's very nice. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay. So a woman who is not respectful is unlovable for most men.
Men hate drama, you know that?
Yeah. I'm one of them.
I hope
Yeah.
you don't cause it. Men hate women who are dramatic. And many a times, drama comes either because you don't respect yourself
Yeah.
or you don't respect the other person. The other person could be your significant other, in
Yeah.
this context being your husband or children, or the other people who forms part of your community. It could be you also don't respect your in-laws.
Yeah.
Yeah. If my wife cannot respect my family,
Yeah.
I don't think I can condone that.
Yeah, I understand.
And if she comes to my home and starts causing drama, that is not somebody I would want to be engaging with my family. And that's part of immaturity.
Okay.
Again, men would want somebody, you will not cow out. I'm not telling people to be timid,
Yeah.
but I'm asking, respect even knows when to discuss what. If you're not okay the way maybe your husband was behaving in the presence of other people, boys out and he was there dancing all over,
Yeah.
drinking, it's not the time to come and tell him in the presence of his friends, I
Yeah,
want you to
yeah.
stop all
It's
this.
true. Yeah.
That's dramatic.
Yeah.
And drama, nobody loves drama.
Women don't love drama?
If you ask them later, when senses come back,
Yeah.
they regret.
The reason why I'm asking that is because women usually like very the biggest consumer, for example, of drama movies is women. So it makes me wonder, do they love drama?
They do, but women don't love drama. Women love attention. And the moment they realize they're not giving them the attention they
cause
desire,
drama to
they will cause. It's called an attention-seeking behavior.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. So it's not. Sometimes it's not about drama. Of course, some are overly dramatic, others are melodramatic.
Yeah.
Because it's their thing of using that means to get their attention.
Yeah.
When they go overboard, that now is dramatic.
Yeah.
But when they are seeking for their attention,
Yeah.
it's for you. I mean, why would you want to go out with your woman and not give her the attention and start giving other people the attention?
Yeah, I
She
understand.
may want to come and cause some drama so that you realize, oh, I'm not with the other people. You're with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now the respect is supposed to control that, to regulate that.
Correct. Self-respect.
Yeah.
Asking yourself, is it really worth it?
Yeah.
Do I really need to do this? Do I go there and create chaos? Maybe he's not seen his friends for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not seen his family for a while. I'm not talking about those men who choose now to go and flirt with everybody out.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one who is genuinely happy.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a belief out here that women don't love men when they're happy. So when you start seeing that your man is happy, you don't want to do anything and everything related to him not being happy. I mean, no, that's not maturity. Yeah, that drama is part of immaturity.
Okay. So maturity is very important.
Very, very important. And in maturity, a mature person knows when to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And a mature person also understands the power of silence. You know, it's only in maturity where you know what somebody has said when they are quiet.
How? What do you mean?
A person who truly knows you
Yeah.
will know when you need to have a pep talk and when they need to give you your silence.
Yeah, it's true. I understand. Yeah.
So they have understood what you have said in your silence. That right now it's my solitude time. Please allow me to be who I am.
Yeah.
And when I am ready, I will talk. But the problem with immature people in relationships is nil to mouth is a way of communicating. Throwing tantrums. I don't want to talk to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to. And a week later, you still don't want to talk. It's like ignition. Once I prompt you to start talking, a month later, 6 months later, that now is immaturity.
Okay. And what keeps us from maturing?
Our selfishness.
Our selfishness.
Yes.
How?
Because you want to be in your comfort zone.
Mm.
You know, in immaturity, you're comfortable in what your behaviors give you. Every habit or every behavior gives you something you're comfortable with. If, like, let me take just an awkward example.
Yeah.
If you're immature and you drink crazy, you're DOD, a daily drinking officer, Monday to Monday.
Mhm.
Your comfort is in excusing yourself using alcohol, blaming alcohol for even your actions.
Yeah.
And the following day when you're asked, why did you say this? Probably I was drunk.
Mm.
So comfort is one thing.
Yeah.
Secondly is the fear. You don't want to get to the other side of maturity where you'll be held accountable for your decisions.
Mm.
So as long as you remain immature, nobody questions you. But when you decide to be mature, you'll be held accountable for your decision. Maturity is even getting to a level of making hard decisions.
Mhm.
A hard decision like, I come from a family where no marriage stands, but I will make a decision that mine will stand.
Yeah.
How have the other families disintegrated? They have disintegrated because of decisions maybe concerning finances,
Mhm.
concerning other relationships that don't matter,
Yeah.
concerning behaviors like alcoholism and unfaithfulness. But I make the decision, I want to mature up from the family. I will be very keen on how I spend my money. I'll be very keen on how I interact with other people. I'll be very keen on how I treat other people or my wife in the presence of other people.
Yeah.
That's maturity.
Okay.
Making decision painful. Sometimes they are very painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the burden of maturity.
Yes. Yes. And there are so many losses when it comes to maturity.
But if there are so many losses, why being mature then? What do you have to gain from maturity?
Because the gains are equally more.
Ah.
Yeah. See, when you decide to be mature, you're accountable for every decision that you take. You're responsible for your life and the life decisions that you make.
Yeah.
So what it will mean is you are ready to correct. Accountable people are ready to make amend when things go south, and probably things go south. It's not all mature people who make mature decisions.
Yeah.
When things go south, you have time to correct what you did.
Mm.
Yeah. So the gains are more. We call them the midterm losses for long-term goals.
Ah, yeah. I get it.
Yeah. So immaturity just gives you a happiness that doesn't last for long. But maturity, it gives you good life later. And a year, 2, 3, you will say, I thank God I made that decision. And what are some of the losses? Maybe leaving some of your friends.
Yeah.
That's a loss because you're used to hanging out with them on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're your buddies. You call each other to go for game drives and any escapade out there.
Yeah.
You lose, but at the expense of maybe you have saved your money. And when you save your money, you can use your money in other better ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the gains are short term. Yeah. The losses are short term. The gains are long term. Yeah.
I've met many men who, after their marriage, it's like they changed. When I say they changed, I'm not saying all of them, but I've seen many that they lose the fire that they had inside. It's like they lose the passion for life, and they become a lot more like domesticated. But that is not their true self. It's like they lose themselves in marriage. Have you experienced that?
Maybe
Not personally, but have you seen that?
But maybe they lost what people see and they gained themselves.
How?
We have a way of judging people by what we see.
No, I'm talking about what they
Do they
mean.
say?
Yeah.
They say they regret?
Some, yeah,
Yeah.
but not everyone. But it's like they had to sacrifice a part of themselves.
Correct. When you get married, there's a lot of sacrifices that you have to make. Remember, maybe I was making a decision on my own.
Yeah.
I can move houses anyhow. But now he's my wife. I have to consider her.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. When I got married, I used to live far away from town.
Yeah.
And then my wife gets a job, and we have a young girl who is 7 months old, and she has to use 3 buses for her to get to where her new place of work is.
Yeah.
The sacrifice I had to make is I have to come closer to some people I was avoiding, living closer to,
Yeah.
so that my wife can come closer to her place of work
Yeah.
and be able to take care of my daughter. However, I had moved out like 3 years before,
Yeah.
and I had matured up. So now, even if I came back to the same environment, I was not the same person. I knew how to interact with people well and better.
Yeah.
I knew whom to avoid, because 3 years was a long time for us to have changed even the kind of relationship we enjoyed.
Yeah.
So sometimes the sacrifices that you have to make is because of your family. You have children, you have bills now,
Yeah.
you're taking care of one person, now you have to take care of two. There's a baby who comes, who needs nanny,
Yeah.
who needs new clothing, who needs injections every now and then. Lifestyle changes, sleeping patterns changes. Yeah, like a husband who was used to getting home in the wee hours of the morning hours, but now has to go and be the one on night shift so that they can hold the baby to sleep,
Yeah.
so that the wife can rest. So there's more that goes on into a roof that people don't know. And when you come and ask me, we can't see you anymore, you're no longer the guy who comes out, and I tell you, where marriage?
Yeah.
No, I've just only given you a statement. You've not allowed me time to explain myself. It's not about happiness. Of course, I know there are some people who become very unhappy
Yeah.
by marrying the wrong person. Yeah, and you realize it that marriage is the eye opener. They say love is blind, which is true. Truly, love is blind. Marriage is the eye opener. You start seeing that girlfriend you thought is a trophy girlfriend
Yeah.
was good enough to be a girlfriend, but shouldn't have been a wife.
A wife.
Yeah.
Okay, but you said love is blind.
Mm-hmm.
If love is blind, right, and you said that the man should love the woman, how will the man judge the character of the woman with his eyes closed?
Very interesting. Very interesting question. I think this is what most men miss.
Yeah.
Men are visual beings.
Mm-hmm.
Women are audio beings.
Okay.
Men see, they love.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to ask yourself, beside the beauty, beside the body that everybody else can see,
Yeah.
what else is in this person? That's why you must invest yourself time to date this lady. You must invest in yourself to take her out and listen to her. You can't go to blind dates where conversations cannot even be held. What are some of those? You can't be clubbing and telling me that you've taken your woman out in a place where it's noisy. When will you ever have a conversation? And the only conversation you have is that music is good.
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's ask the waiter to bring another drink.
Yeah.
There's one conversation that is very hard to have with women. Tell me about your father. Because you need to listen to how she describes her father. That is the same description she will give you if you play like the father.
Okay.
If the father deserted her and she's very bitter,
Yeah.
she probably has daddy issues. Do you want to be a father and a husband at the same time? And when you misbehave, because to err is human, she will start saying all men are like that because she knows her father was like that.
Yeah.
And you're the man in her life who is also like that. So it's not that it's blind because the eyes are closed. It's because when the eyes are open, the heart is closed. You need to close your eyes and open your heart. How do you open your heart? Have those candid conversations. The subtle act of being candor. You have to be candor now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very important to know how to vet.
Oh yeah. Don't just move, because trophy women are loved by everybody.
Yeah.
You can't enter into a relationship like a race where you're competing with everybody and the first person to touch the rope is the winner.
Yeah.
And so you become excited that I have won her. Why? It's not about that. It's all about taking a day at a time. A day at a time. Besides, I've said, besides what we can see, you need to see something else beyond, because that is what will sustain your relationship.
Okay. And what is the place of the woman in the marriage? What should the woman do in marriage?
Women are the nurturers. She's the one to nurture. Men offer provision and protection.
Okay.
Women nurture. And so when I am providing for my woman, she's the one who is going to nurture it. It's just look at it like a pregnancy journey. The man just provides just one thing, the seed.
Yeah.
And it's the woman to nurture 9 months, produce now, multiply. The work of a woman is to multiply, not the stress, because some have perfected that art of multiplying the stress in a man's life. You multiply the little effort that they give, and you make it bigger. Women have a way of describing something that is too small to look like it's gigantic. I only wish they can learn how to describe even the little love that they find from a man who is also trying to find himself and showing as if he means the world to them. So the woman's work is to be a peacemaker. You need to provide an environment that is peaceful. Many a times, and in very rare cases, many a times women become more dramatic in relationships as opposed to men.
Yeah.
Men have learned how to be silent.
Yeah.
Women cannot keep quiet. They amplify. If they can amplify a simple thing and make it like a community thing, and everybody has to know. If you can multiply and amplify negativity, you can equally do the same for positivity. You can let everybody know how your man is going out of his way to provide for you. Not that it matters, but if you're ready to tell people negativity, you should be ready to tell people positivity.
Okay, I understand. What about the man?
The man, I've said, your role are to provide and protect. Make sure that you're providing enough, providing that the woman feels safe in you, and that's where protection comes in. Protect your woman from outside people, outside forces that they may come to ruin your relationship.
Yeah.
In marriage, 3 is a crowd.
What? I get it.
Don't introduce a third person.
Not even. What if the third is a psychologist?
That is seeking help.
Yeah.
Ours is only a short-term stay. We come maybe 5-10 sessions. We are done with you.
Yeah.
And you go back to your place, the two of you. Yeah. The crowd in this instance are unnecessary people. Your family, her family, your friends, her friends. Those are crowds. And a relationship that is crowded has no way of navigating. I look at a relationship like a canoe, where 2 people can agree, you row this side, I row this side.
Yeah.
But a boat, everybody wants to go their own direction. Rarely do you find a boat having sequence. But a canoe, you can be able to do it because it's your turn, my turn. Row your boat.
Yeah. And why do you think our society experience so many difficulties with marriage now? Like it's so hard for a marriage to stay together now.
We don't have support system. Marriages in the past used to have support system because maybe your family was there for you.
Yeah.
How many people are staying together here in town, in cities, and their family members don't know?
Yeah.
How many people got engaged without their family members' blessings? The foundation is not strong. If the foundation is not strong, the building cannot stand. And there are so many things that are coming into marriages now. We are allowing what I call the act of utopia, a world that does not exist. You want to live like it's a script in drama, what you see in dramas, like what you're describing.
Yeah.
But they don't know that is a script. Somebody has sat down to script it and look like it's real. Marriages are not scripted. And there is no right script for marriage. You can't use my script because it has worked for me and copy-paste it to yourself. And I'm sorry to say this, marriages must start and end with God. How many of us are involved in the blessing of God in our marriages? We just come. We don't even want to go before an ordained minister, be it Christianity, Muslim, Hindu. All of us believe in God. You don't want to go and be blessed in the presence of the God that you believe in. And when things go haywire and they go south, that's when you want to pray. Did you start it with prayer?
Yeah.
Yeah. It can't be like it's happening today. We are doing marriages superficially. We are being very cosmetic with it. It's like, come, let's share bills.
Yeah.
And you're together. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be something that you have dug a strong foundation of who is your support system, a strong foundation of where can we go for help, a strong foundation of it's not going to be rosy, a strong foundation of how do we resolve conflicts. How many couples sit down and agree when a conflict arises, we shall be able to resolve it this way? We only know how to resolve conflicts when they occur. It's not supposed to be it. Yeah.
So even before the conflict arises, we should have rules and
Yes.
to how.
On how to engage each other. Like we should agree, however mad we are,
Yeah.
we cannot break what we have saved to buy. So it's not the time to start banging the windows and disturbing the glasses. You want to put them under force down there, breaking TVs, breaking the car, scratching. Nowadays we are even giving gifts and we want to snatch them away.
Yeah.
No, it goes back to where we started. That's immaturity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mature people will tell each other, even when I have urged you and you are not happy with me, tell me. Don't be silent forever, because I cannot read your mind. Even for me, who is a psychologist, I can't read my wife's mind. That I go home, say hi to her, and then she's in this mood. No, she has to be the one to tell me.
But sometimes they want us to know.
Correct.
Upfront,
the
right?
power of silence.
Yeah.
But silence cannot be used as a defense mechanism forever. Even when you're silent because maybe you're angry or you feel it's not the right time, there should be an avenue where now you have calmed yourself down and you're ready to talk.
Okay. I understand. Okay. So basically the role of the man is protection and provision and leadership. Now, what should a woman look for when she's like looking at a man to build something, to build a relationship? How should she vet?
Well, very hard question, but everybody must have a marking scheme.
A what?
A marking scheme.
Okay.
Somebody who ticks your box. Relationships are very interesting because one man's meat is another man's cow. Before it became meat, it was a cow somewhere.
Okay.
What interests you might not interest me. So you cannot go what everybody is saying, tall, dark, and handsome. Probably you don't love tall. You don't love dark. So you must define what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You cannot know it is right until you know what you were looking for. It's like jumping from one matatu to the other. Just because you are not very sure what you were looking for. You must be very clear what direction you want to take. If you're looking for a born-again person, don't go for the ones who are not yet born again, because turning them
is going to be much harder. Than
if you're looking for someone who is not an alcoholic, don't go to a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're looking for somebody who comes from this kind of family background, then know where your catchment area is.
If you're looking for someone who has money, because that's one thing that.
What is money? How much is enough?
I don't know, because I've noticed that a lot of women, that is one of the most important criteria.
Those are women who are after materialism. So beyond the money, if the guy goes broke, you leave him, then relationships are not poverty eradication programs. Where you look for a guy with money because you don't have.
But if the role of the man is provision, then you cannot provide without money.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
But you also cannot have a parasite. When you're providing and the other person is a parasite, they cannot know when to have enough. And they will always be taking. Takers have no manners. They can take forever.
Yeah.
Givers must learn some manners. It's you to put a stop. So even if the man is providing, the woman at least must bring something to the table. I always say this, don't go for the ones who are broke,
Why?
because they will always depend on you. They might be broke now, but at
Yeah.
least they have some ambition. You cannot be with somebody who is broke, desperate, and lacks ambition. She wants to sleep like a queen. Has she
Yeah.
created the kingdom?
Mm.
Yeah, a queen is only a queen if you behave like one.
Yeah.
If it's about money, money is subtle. Finances can go.
Yeah, it's true.
People lose jobs. People lose positions. So if it's about the money, the guy might go broke, but at least he will have ambition to make more. But what can you do if he loses his money? You cannot also be the kind of a person who you are unable to take care of yourself and you're looking for somebody else to take care of you from head to toe. Anything you dress up and you want to do the most expensive and you cannot afford it, by all means, one day that person will start looking at you like a commodity, because investments also must be able to give you some dividends. So I take care of you, provide everything, and all you give me is hell. That's not
doesn't make
peace.
sense.
It doesn't make sense. So if you're looking after materialism will come to an end very soon. Beyond money, what else
Yeah.
can this guy do? It's not the cover the face and fire the base kind of a situation where you're ready to do anything and everything just because there is money. No.
Okay, so what should she be looking for?
Stability.
Stability.
Ambition. Focus.
But I've met many women who told me that men who are too stable are boring.
What is boring? Because maybe what you're looking for
Yeah.
and what he's looking for are two different things. A relationship becomes very interesting even when you don't have the same kind of interests. I love soccer. She loves volleyball. So those are not two interests. But I will go with her for the soccer game. She will take me for the volleyball game. We go and sit down and start forming now a common interest. And we say, you don't know anything about rugby. I don't know anything about rugby. What if now we find an interest? Yeah, that's not boring. Boring is where you want just to push him to take you to places that only you want. What about him? If he loves his privacy, respect the fact that he just wants to spend his time with his woman alone. Stop inviting a gang. Every now and then you're going out. Even in the lavish of areas, you want to bring somebody, tagging somebody along. Boring people are boring because of our expectations. You're expecting them to be what they are not, but they are very interesting if you take time with them. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. And now the question I have is, when a woman vet a man, right? And she feels like, okay, this guy ticks the boxes. How can she, because she cannot propose. So how does she get what she wants, basically? How does she get him to commit?
How does she makes the move?
Like, she cannot make the move. She cannot propose to the man, right? So she can only make the man propose to her. So how does a woman secure commitment from a man?
Have you been asked a difficult question by a woman? The question of what are we?
Yeah, I know that question.
Very disturbing question. Not many men love that question. Yeah? It's good to know if he is into you,
Yeah.
he will make his move known. He might not go directly. Some men are very shy, yeah? Because they cannot take no for an answer.
Yeah.
But it's okay to go reverse way and ask maybe, where do you see our children schooling?
Yeah.
It's a way of asking him, are you ready to have children with me?
Yeah.
Or what kind of a house would you want our family to live in the future? Or what plans do you have for us? The hardest of them all is, are you ready to meet my family? Or are you ready to show me to your family?
Yeah.
You know, that's an indirect way of asking him, are you ready to commit?
Yeah.
But I can tell you for free, and I'm not holding brief for men just because I am one. A man who is sure will know how to ask. It might not be the way everybody does it, kneel,
Yeah.
create a scenario,
Yeah.
invite their friends, a man who is ready, and when he says this is the one, he will do it either in privacy or in public. Don't fast track. The problem is some ladies want things very fast. Yeah, and
Yeah.
fast things don't last. Yeah, easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
So don't push him until he's ready. And when you see he's taking his time, and probably he's ready and you're ready, now go the reverse way. And at that particular time, he will tell you whether he was ready or he's not ready. You probably would ask him, and he says, I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And we hear a lot of gender equality things, discussions in our society today. So what are your thoughts about gender equality?
I'd go for equity. I'd go for gender equity.
Okay.
Because we can never be equal. It was not God's intention for men and women to be equal, but at least he made us survive together.
Yeah.
Gender equality sometimes bring an issue of competition.
Yeah.
Relationships are not competition. We are here to complement each other, to make the other person complete, not to compete with them. And the moment you understand your role, it's okay for a woman to be the one taking lead in a relationship. Okay? It does not mean that the man is timid. It is a situation. The woman is the most vocal. But who is the head of that family still remains to be the man. You respect your position. And when you do, I don't think there is any competition that should come in. So when it comes to relationship, gender equality, we may never get there. But gender equity, where everybody does what they expected to do, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now in our societies, we tend to think of relationships as partnership. So, but sometimes I get confused because partnership is usually with someone that is equal to you. Because you cannot say that you are a partner with the president. He's the president and you are a citizen, so he's your leader.
It depends on how you look at it. It depends. You cannot be equal partners, even in business.
Yeah.
Say you're 3 people. How do you subdivide 100? Because the shares must be 100.
Okay, but even if we try to be, like, how can you be the leader of your partner?
Yes, it is the situation that we are in. That at this particular time, because I am the better orator, I'm better when it comes to speaking, allow me to speak, not because I disrespect you. In a situation where probably I am one of them, I am not very good at making my budget.
Okay.
I'm a spendthrift sometimes.
Yeah.
But my wife is very good at planning.
Okay.
So we sit down together and agree this is how we are going to do our family finances together.
Yeah.
So partnership is all about knowing the strength of the other person, capitalize on the strength and protect their weaknesses.
But who decide who does what?
Both of you.
But if it is both of you, how are you the leader?
When you start learning each other.
No, I'm saying because the leader is the one making the decisions. Right?
Who is the situational leader in this context?
No, even if there's a situational leader.
Do you know that the head must not always be the leader?
I get it. My question is, even if the head is not, you took an example of there's a clearly, you have, for example, the situation with your wife where you know she's very good with finances, right? So she's the leader when it comes to finances, right? But if you are the leader as the man, then for her to be the leader, you have to give her that leadership.
You have to give her the authority.
Yeah.
It's a delegated function. Not that I cannot plan my family finances, but because I feel she does it in a better way. And it's not just a feeling, it's something that I have experienced.
Yeah.
And I delegate that authority to her. Sometimes my wife tells me if we have to cook, there's a meal that I make better than her. I don't look at it like she wants me in the kitchen. It's just a request. So it's a journey. You know, marriages is like a bicycle. When you're
Yeah.
pedaling, one pedal is up, the other one is down.
Yeah.
You have to know whose pedal is up in this particular situation. But the more you continue pedaling, the more the journey becomes interesting for both of you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so you need to find the way to have a synergy.
Yes, you got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about synergizing together.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, but because you say that sometimes we tend to leave marriages too early. Is there a time to leave marriage?
Mm-hmm.
When? Apart from physical abuse.
Yeah, that's the greatest when your security is at risk,
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah.
When somebody puts your life in danger,
Yeah.
don't second guess.
Mm.
They try it once, they try it twice, they will do it the third time.
Yeah.
In cases where unfaithfulness is a dominant factor
Yeah.
and the other partner is not ready to take responsibility, account for their actions, and be ready to change, then by all means,
Mm.
that is a place where you are unsafe, because unfaithfulness can even bring you diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying it is condoned, but you can't live the first time, maybe. To err is human, but you must have a discussion, and the other person must be ready to make amend and commit to change.
Yeah.
The third one is if there are irreconcilable differences. You have tried everybody, arbitrators, psychologists, pastors. The differences have become wider and they're irreconcilable. Then at that particular time, you can leave. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. So you need to. There are some situations who can make you leave, but you should not rush.
No, don't. But if your life is in danger, I mean, somebody cannot cock a gun on my head and tells me, I've forgiven you today. You wait for the second time.
Yeah.
You cannot live in fear. I will have to go. My security comes first. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. So it's very important to be able to know the boundaries.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. And what is good about marriage?
Oh, you enjoy it. You enjoy. I think I have found a friend in my wife.
Okay.
Somebody that I can be able to go when things are not okay. This is the person who knows me inside out.
Yeah.
And this is a person who is ready to listen to me without judging me.
Yeah.
This is my confidant. This is a person who can hold me down. This is a person who is able to listen to me without judging me. And again, the fact that you can come together and reproduce and bring forth angels in this world.
Yeah.
And I was telling you earlier, parenting is one of the greatest jobs. I think I have enjoyed parenting more than any other thing in this world. And the fact that I have a partner, I look forward to go home, even when things are not rosy during the day. But I have somebody waiting for me to give me a hug, be it my wife or my kids, and they hug me and I feel, that's a sense of love.
Yeah.
That's a place where I feel more loved than any other place.
Okay. So you say that you see in your wife a friend that you can go to whenever even when you are not okay.
Yes.
Is it okay to cry in front of your wife?
Oh yeah, she's seen my tears.
Really?
Yeah, she's seen my tears not once. I am most vulnerable when I am with her because I am free. My wife has seen my tears, not enough times. I equally seen her tears.
And that is okay?
Very okay. Very okay. Who said men don't cry?
And well, some people.
Let me ask you, Tony.
Yeah.
How can you be lovers if you can't be friends?
I'm not saying, being friend doesn't mean you have to cry.
No, if your best friend cannot see you in your weakness, then that's not your best friend.
Okay.
Because you're a mask, you mask it up. Masks have a way of hiding the real truth. You need to unmask when you go home. Be yourself. Earlier this year, we lost one of my cousins, very close.
Yeah.
And I told my wife, I am very sure everybody at home expects me to be the strong one.
Yeah.
And at that particular time that I broke down and she was there for me. And when I went home to meet everybody, the expectation was right.
Yeah.
I was strong.
Yeah.
But they didn't know that I was weak elsewhere. Yeah.
Okay. And okay, so guys, it's okay to cry in front of your wife.
Very okay.
Okay. So what is masculinity to you?
The exercise of it, or
Because we hear a lot that a masculine man should not cry.
that's people's way of describing.
Yeah.
But if we were to follow everything that people say, I will ask you about 2 documents.
Yeah.
Do the people of the Republic really follow what the Constitution say?
Well, they try.
Do the Christians or the Muslims follow what the Bible or the Quran says?
Not always.
Good. Don't live according to the standards of other people.
Mm.
You have to ask yourself, what is their reasoning?
Mm.
If they say masculine men don't cry, what are they supposed to do? How are you supposed to vent out your emotions? By fighting?
By being masculine.
How? And exercising it, how? It's the exercise. And that's why we have cases of so many men are depressed.
Yeah, I think it is one of the reasons, because men tend to have problem with addictions more than women.
Because they hide.
Yeah, because they don't have they don't have a place to vent.
Have you ever seen how many men cry in the bar?
Ah, really?
Oh, they are now ready to get in touch with their emotions because alcohol is a depressant.
Yeah.
And they thought they are going there for steam. It's a stimulant. There is nothing stimulating about alcohol. It's a depressant. The more you get drunk, the more you get in touch with your feelings. And that's why even if it's a men's day out, they will come, one of your friends will come and ask you, have I ever wronged you? Because they are drunk. They are guilt. They are in touch with their feelings now. Yeah. So men hide into different things when they are not real with themselves. They get into addictions. And addictions can be in 3, in fantasies, in alcoholism, in sex. We call it the first syndrome. Where you start being a fantasizer now. You fantasize about everything and everything. You go out there because you're living in fantasy. You get into alcoholism or addictions, other addictions. It could be even gambling addiction. Or you get into sex.
Yeah.
Sleep with everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry out here.
Yeah.
There's something you're avoiding. When you see somebody with mannerisms that sometimes you even question yourself, is this real? That person is avoiding. They are running away from the real truth. Yeah. If they think that is masculinity, I'm sorry to burst the bubble, it's not.
So what is masculinity?
It's all about being in charge and control of yourself. Knowing when you need help and knowing when you can do it yourself. Yeah.
So that is masculinity.
Being real, being genuine,
Yeah.
authentic with yourself and with the people around you.
But what you say, that it applies to women as well.
Yes.
So women should be masculine?
No, feminine.
So so what is in masculine that apply only to men?
There is some bravery of things that men do and women are trying to catch up to do.
Yeah.
And they are doing very well. But there are some things that you find it's only men who are brave enough to go out there and try. Maybe they have been raised in a situation where you can take risks and then you have a support system in your life. You want to start up a business, not to say that women cannot be entrepreneurs, but they need that help from a man probably. It could be even their father. Femininity does not mean that you're less or you're second fiddle. No, it's all about knowing yourself as a woman and what is expected of you as a woman. Not to go and misbehave just because you want to be feminine. That's toxic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is toxic? I hear as well a lot of talks about toxic masculinity.
Yeah, it's now undoing what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be a protector.
Yeah.
You become a predator.
Yeah, that's the opposite.
That's the opposite.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a provider. You decide to be a parasite. That's the opposite.
So that one is toxic femininity?
Masculinity.
Because the provider. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically it's the opposite of masculinity.
Yes. And even with women, it applies also on toxic femininity.
Yeah.
Is where now you start overlooking, condescending people. I don't know whether you've seen women who make it and they think the other woman is a child of a lesser god.
Yeah.
And they want to condescend everybody and put everybody down. They
Yeah.
don't want to be talked to because they feel they have made it in life.
Yeah.
They think they are learned.
Mm.
They have gone to school and educated. And so because you've gone through school and you've got a first and a second degree, then you look down on other people. Rather than for education to liberate you, you now are becoming a toxic person.
Yeah.
And the same does not just touch on women. It's on everybody, men and women alike. Yeah, that you don't want to appreciate people. You want to look down on people who are trying. Remember, you were there before. Yeah, or misusing other people's resources so that you can misuse people, positions of power, and making sure that nobody rises in positions of power. No, that's now toxic. Yeah.
Okay. So you talk a lot about love. So my question is, what is love?
It's an emotion. It's an emotion where you open yourself to accept another person. And it's not just romantic love. Love is all about opening yourself to embrace people however they come.
But is it really however they come? Because let's say you love a woman and she's not respectful. Should you embrace her however she comes?
No,
Okay.
because love must also be reciprocated.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot give and not be given in return. Yeah. So if I am able to embrace you,
Yeah.
you should also be ready to embrace me.
But if there is if there's an if, is it transactional?
No,
Because I'm giving love and I'm expecting something.
yes,
That's basically how a transaction is.
not really. It's all about completing each other. There
Yeah.
was a void in me. Yeah, everybody yearns to be loved. Yeah, even
Yeah.
if I am full of love and nobody loves me, I will feel a void. Okay.
So love should not be transactional.
It's not transactional. It's all about completing and complementing each other.
But what is the difference between love and a transaction?
A transaction is like a business. I am with you as long as I can receive this. And you know, love fades.
But that's the same thing because, okay, if your wife, for example, becomes disrespectful, are you going to stay with her?
It depends on the situation. I've not found a situation where I felt disrespected, but I've found a situation where we had differences and we ironed them out. Just because she can say no to me, that does not mean it is disrespectful. But it depends on where the no was said, in the presence of who and the context. So it's not a one-time thing. Disrespect is not something that you will experience and say she was disrespectful. It's something that builds with time.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is if she becomes openly disrespectful.
Yes, now that's a different conversation.
So if she becomes openly disrespectful, eventually you will leave.
Correct, because love will fade.
So that means you need to get something for the love you give.
That's what I'm saying. You're looking at it like it's a transaction. I'm looking at it like it's completion. That
But-
I come with love, she
Yeah.
comes with respect. I'm not giving her love only. I am coming with love. It's not like I am emptying myself by giving myself to her. She comes with the respect. We make it blend together. It's like we are blending now. Would you tell which part of a juice, when you blended maybe bananas and pineapples, would you tell which part you've taken which was a juice, was a banana before?
No.
It's now a concoction that you are enjoying together.
Okay. So there is an exchange of value.
Yes, and learning also. And teaching. You're teaching each other.
Okay.
The values that you bring, the virtues that you bring, and I am bringing something else. We put them into a table and we
Okay.
take together. Not one takes all. Yeah. If she just takes love from me, I'm going to be empty because she has brought nothing to the table.
Yeah, but that sounds transactional.
It does not sound transactional. Don't look at it from a businessman perspective.
Because I feel like if I come with, let's say I buy a pineapple. I come with currency, let's say Kenyan shillings. You come with your pineapple. you want the shillings, I want the pineapple. So I give you the shillings, you give me the pineapple. That sounds like I want the respect or I want the kids. I come with
But that's
provision.
a commodity.
What?
Love is not a commodity.
No, I'm saying because when I come with the money to buy the pineapple, basically the only reason why we interact is because we need to exchange the value.
And it's an everyday cultivation. Unlike the one that you're purchasing to stock up, and once the stock is done, you ask yourself, do I need to stock it again or do I need to stop?
What do you mean?
Take, for instance, love. You cannot get into love like a contract.
I'm not saying it's a physical contract. I'm saying it looks like a contract.
A contract that is renewed daily.
Yeah, but it's still a contract.
Yes, renewed daily. Yes. By the way, do you know that marriages is all about a choice that I am going to go home to my wife tonight?
So it's a transaction.
It's not transactional. It's a choice.
But
Love is an emotional choice. You have chosen to give it to that person.
Yeah, so that I will get something.
Yes. Maybe that person is giving me more than I have received out there. You may look at it like it's a transaction, but it's not a transaction. Yeah.
I'm trying to understand what is the difference between
A transaction is exchange of goods and services.
But the good can be emotions. Like
No, an emotion is never good.
if I come to you, right, and I want you, I'm traumatized. I come to you as you are a psychologist. Basically, the service that you offer to me is help me either get rid of my bad emotions,
Correct.
or get good emotions.
Correct.
But the value I get from you is emotional. It's not physical.
Yeah, and you can choose to go to a psychologist and not get the service also.
What do you mean?
You can go like, I have just gone. Let me see what wonders they will give.
Yeah.
Because I am ready to part with a few thousands and I just stay there and hope that things will happen.
Yeah.
But until you become interested in participating in the therapy session
Yeah.
is when now you can get the solace
I
you're
agree.
looking for.
I agree. But my point is, I come here because the service that you offer to me basically is changing my emotions,
Correct.
right? Or
Correct.
giving me an emotion.
So you have made that choice.
Yeah. But it's a transaction.
Correct. And
So-
that's what I'm saying. Even when it comes to love,
Yeah.
it is a choice that you make to invest there. Now, unlike others where you are equating it to a value, love, you can never equate it to a value. And that's why maybe some people are so poor, the only thing they can bring is
Yeah.
money. Because they're equating love like I can buy the love. But you cannot buy it.
I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about
I'm looking at
value.
it from one perspective only. What
Which
is the
perspective?
value that I give you? I only wish you could ask my wife, but maybe I can describe the value that she gives me.
Okay.
She gives me that solace.
Yeah.
Yeah. She gives me that environment. She
Yeah.
gives me that warmth. She gives me that friendship.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I think I give her also the same. So we have allowed ourselves to renew the relationship daily. Because the moment one of us will be like, I can't do this anymore, what you're calling now the transaction ends because there was nothing attached to it.
Okay. Okay. Let's start here. So transaction is like an exchange of value, right? If your wife stopped giving you value, will you stay with her?
I will try to replenish.
If you cannot
You know,
replenish.
no, I can. Because
How?
there's also something we call relationship burnout.
How?
Okay.
Okay. What is it?
Burnout is when you feel like you don't want to do things anymore. You're tired. You're worn out, even with your job. You can even get into a career burnout. Yeah. And you feel like I don't want to go to that place of work anymore.
Yeah.
But the moment somebody comes to hold your hand and listen to you, you probably were burnt out. You are not tired. And you can take time off and come back and be ready to recommit. That's why I'm talking about replenishing. Because
Yeah.
I would want to understand what is this that is making my wife not to give anymore.
Yeah, I understand. But the fact that you need to replenish shows that you need to receive the value.
Yes. What is the
So-
value that I'm extracting?
Exactly. So
I don't want to lose it.
Exactly. What if you lose it?
If both of us lose it,
Yeah.
that relationship dies.
Exactly. So if you lose the exchange of value, then there's no relationship. That's transaction.
Transaction happens once. If you look, let me use your school of thought then.
Yeah.
Then a relationship should be a transaction that occurs daily.
Yeah, but still a transaction.
By giving, correct. If you want, it seems like you're interested to use the word transaction in a marriage.
I just want to understand.
No.
Yeah.
If you want it to be transactional,
Yeah.
transact it daily. It's not one person takes all on one person gives all. It must be a transaction that is carried out daily. Restock. You stock it again and again.
So is it fair to say that love is a daily transaction?
If you want to put it that way. It's a choice that you make daily, by the way. It's
Yeah.
a choice. You choose love daily. That I will look at my wife and I say, yes, I will still choose to spend the rest of my life with you.
As long as you provide value.
Yes, there must be value attached to anything
Yeah.
that you do, not just in marriages. In life, anything that you do must be able to give you some value somewhere.
Okay, I understand. And how do you replenish? Because you said that sometimes you can have a relationship burnout. So what is a relationship burnout and how do you replenish?
Relationship burnout is when you feel like you can't do it anymore. Like
Yeah.
you feel like you are doing it alone and the other party is not interested. One of the ways to replenish it is to have a discussion.
Yeah.
Go out. Intimacy is what kills most relationship. Intimacy is not just what happens in the bedroom. It could be even in communication, the intimate conversations. The teasing moments that you used to do before and you've stopped. The dates that you used to take each other and you stopped. The gifting that you would give each other and it stopped. You go back to the basics. When relationship burnout occurs, you must have known your spouse by that particular time or partner. Go back to the basics. What used to entice them? Is it maybe you used to communicate frequently? You're no longer able to communicate frequently? No one is ever too busy. I can tell you, even in my busy schedule, I would see you call and I would be like, I'll call you later. But when my wife calls me once, the second time, I can't call her later. I
Yeah.
have to excuse myself.
Yeah.
Because this one seems it's more important. And even if she calls and she says, I just wanted to find out how you are, I
Yeah.
cannot just now start telling her, and you knew I was in the middle of a...
Yeah.
Because I
understand.
have stopped her.
Yeah.
It's maybe what I have done that has stopped her to stop communicating with me anymore.
Yeah.
So go back to the basics. What have you lost? And it does not have to be the other person reminding you what you have lost. You can also ask yourself, I used to give my wife flowers. When was the last time I bought her flowers?
Yeah.
Replenish it. Go back to basics. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for the wisdom. I learned so much from you. I hope you guys learned as much as I did. Thank you very much for your time and for your knowledge. It was a pleasure hosting you.
Thank you very much, and
Okay.
all the very best.
Thank you.
Yeah.